What is going on? I'm zmoT, War Factory for the first time in 2020. Happy New Year to all of you out there on the internet and the archipelago. This is totally unplanned. I brought my stuff, did not expect to record any videos over the New Year's, still at the in-laws house, but look at this War Factory. This needs to be done. So I was originally just going to upload a video with no audio, just a quick recording, but so many grapplers, doom cannons behind the core, lasers back here, rockets everywhere, lots and lots of shields that we can't BART out. So we're just going to get into this, see what we can do. Hopefully you guys can learn something from I looked at this for a couple minutes trying to figure out what the heck to do, and I have a basic plan, I believe. Hopefully it works out. If not, you guys can hopefully build upon it and we can learn together. So what we're going to do here is get rid of a couple of these rockets over here because these doom cannons range way too much stuff, and then we're going to go back and get these shields, and then we're going to clear the core from behind. This 2.2 million, there's just way too many grapplers, doom cannons, lasers to do a rifle zooka up the front. These flamethrowers also make it difficult. So we're just going to give this a shot, see what can be done, and hopefully all goes well. We're going to drop Miss Everspark right in here. Now we are going to try and double hack. When you want to double hack, you always want to use a flare because it makes all of the things happen much quicker. Sadly, that smoke is underneath my finger, so we did get the double hack out. All is well there. Now we're going to get into this rocket launcher right here. Looks like we should be able to take down 2, I think, or actually 4, I should say. So not bad at all. Definitely got a start on things. First attack, 4 rockets going down, should be a good start. Now I'm going to use all my extra GBE right in here on top of these lasers. Definitely want to get rid of them. Fairly low health, so off to a decent start. Not bad at all. Gonna retreat, trying to keep this as simple as possible. Do not have instant training, so trying to lose as few troops as possible. Do this in the easiest, laziest way possible. So now I think we're only going to be able to get 3 rockets here. That extra smoke or 2 is going to be a problem. So again, we don't need to mark anything because we are going to use the fact that she's going to hack the closest building. Don't care if she goes for which rocket she goes for. Turns out only needed to use 1 smoke to get there. Misjudged the range a little bit. All of these doom cannons definitely helping us out here. So we're going to get rid of 1 and then press the button again, taking down the second one. Now I'm a bit torn here as far as if I want to get 1 more, or so what we're going to do here is we're just going to, I think we're actually going to have a bit of a problem here because those doom cannons not doing enough damage, as you saw there. So only the 1 doom cannon ranged that 1 rocket, so bit of a problem. Not a big deal. We could barrage that down. I don't think it's going to be a big deal though, so because I want to get all of my GBE over here on these lasers, and then we'll go back and check that rocket out later on. So for now, just getting rid of these lasers. For those of you who might have not seen it, uploaded a picture from snowboarding yesterday. Have been up out of cell service the last couple days, snowboarding with the wife and in-laws and kids and all that sort of fun stuff. Very fun. Okay, so now that we got that started, I'm going to actually get over, see how the doom cannons don't range those rockets? So now we can actually get some troops out. Should be able to get all of these rockets down fairly easily, but we're not going to do too much because I don't want to waste all my troops, and we still have a whole bunch of GBE we have to do. Have to get these shields down, so it's going to be a bit messy, but we're just going to see what we can do. So now I'm going to use a whole bunch of smoke at the shore. You can use 2 smokes for this drop. I'm going to use 3 probably. Just trying to be super cautious. This War Factory is fairly difficult, so don't want to underestimate or screw up or anything like that. So just use as much smoke as you have to get into the kill zone. And I'm actually going to use a shock. You know what? I'm going to use, I'm not sure if I have to actually shock that or not. We're going to find out if that rocket launcher is to turn. Looks like we should be able to get it before the zookas spread out too much. So Probably should have shocked it, but the fact that we can get rid of all of these rockets, now we've got this whole left side opened up, trying to get away from those doom cannons before Everspark dies, get all sorts of critters staged up, and at that point, I'm going to hopefully be able to hack this one mortar. That's the one I want to hack most, so we're going to mark it. I was saying we didn't have to mark all that much, but we're going to do some marking just because I really, really do want Everspark to get rid of it. We're going to press the hack button. Hopefully she's in range. We're going to, there we go, exactly what I was hoping to have happen. So now we should be able to just use one shock on these mortars back here. Everspark's going to help us out a little bit, and then we're just going to clear all the way. That one mortar I didn't think was going to range, but it appears that it is. So we're going to keep all of these things shocked, slowly but surely clearing up all of this stuff. Everspark making us some critters, always a good time. And then just keeping all of the mortars shocked. Coming back over here, need to get rid of these lasers still. And then at this point, I mean, we're in pretty good shape. We have those nice long shocks from the tribes. If you haven't boosted them, please do go boost them. And at this point, it's just clearing all of these mortars. We really, really do want to come from this back area back here. So the more we can do to get rid of these buildings, the better. Gonna hack that mortar, hopefully. There we go. And then just shocking all of these things. We're going to start to lose troops to those doom cannons because we're starting to get into their range. Hopefully our critters keep everyone alive, but just totally clearing all of these things. Gonna need to clear all of these mines back in here too. So lots and lots going on. Probably could retreat at this point, but we're just going to walk all the way forward. I'm retreating. We're going to get hit by all these doom cannons anyways, so you could probably tactfully or retreat by moving to the side and using smoke and stuff. I'm just going to get as much GBE as we can. Make sure all of the things that we need cleared are cleared. And then, I mean, we just have a nice core hit here. We've set things up pretty nicely. This whole left side is wide open, totally avoiding all of these thousands of grapplers. If we were to go up the right-hand side, those grapplers would have brought all the lasers in, which would not be super awesome. So 2 attacks left. We're going to bring in Miss Brick. Should make things a little bit easier for the core hit. Spend our 14 diamonds. Troop Mania is still on, thankfully, making things a little bit easier on us. And then let's get into the final core hit. Do need to smoke, sure, but we can have nice big gaps in our smokes just because doom cannons can be gap smoked. So you'll see our troops are getting underneath the smokes. No big deal there. Can gap our smokes, no problems at all. And then we're just going to get all the way back and out of the way. No problems with the gaps in the smokes there, as you can see. We're going to get an extra smoke. I don't know that that one's actually needed or not, but having Brick alive is definitely going to make this core hit a little bit easier. Now, you want to get all the way into the corners. By doing that, Brick will run ahead, and then you can move your flares along as required. This is going to take some GBE for sure. Not entirely sure how many smokes we're going to need, but we're going to find out very, very soon. Using our nice gappy smokes, same sort of detail. In case you're wondering why I sound like I'm out of breath, because I'm leaned over a bed recording this from my knees. Sort of an awkward position, but this is what honestly, I not plan to record or upload this War Factory, but it's just too good to pass up. So we are very, very low on GBE, but we should have enough to flare the core and throw our shocks. Not enough for battle orders, so a little bit unlucky there, but look at all of those grapplers, like 5,000 grapplers grabbing at once. I've never seen that many grapplers at the same time, I don't think. That is absolutely intense. Would be very, very awesome to bring Bullet out and have him taunt all of those, so I think I'm going to switch to my max level account and do that in a second, but for a very, very difficult War Factory, very, very fun. Hopefully that helps you out. Definitely the hacking made things easy, so we walk up the left-hand side, took those shields down. I'm going to switch accounts. We'll be back in just 1 second. Got to figure out how to do this. My screen size is all wonky. Can we figure this out? There we go. 1 sec. Back in a minute. Okay, there we go. So, little bit awkward with trying to do things when I'm not at my desk, but hopefully we're going to try to solo this. I don't even know if it's possible, to be completely honest. We're going to do this unboosted, and we're just going to try to walk to the very, very back, try to solo this. Now, I should be using bullet here, a brick here, I should say, because we can do 1 shock, 2 shocks, but I really, really want to use bullet, because I want to see him taunt everything always. So probably going to give up the solo just to have so many grapplers passing him around as he taunts absolutely everything. So this is going to be ridiculous and a little bit silly, and hopefully I don't get hit by a shock mine. So we're just going to give it a go. Completely unplanned, all in with the unboosted solo attempt. There's so much going on here. I think I need to mark these over here just in the hopes that our zookas actually take those out. Gonna get rid of those right in there, and then we're just gonna go, I suppose. Probably gonna get, hopefully he doesn't get grabbed before he gets underneath. Okay, so we're losing zookas like absolutely crazy, but I think we're doing fairly alright as far as bullet is still alive. We've got some mines cleared, and this is just gonna be madness, like absolute madness. So we're gonna walk all the way to this very, very back corner is my thinking, and the reason for that is because I think we can get all of this stuff nice and easily as long as bullet can stay alive for a minute or two. I really do want him to get grabbed as he taunts things, because I think it's going to be fairly awesome in about now, just grappling everything. Bullet needs to get taunted. There we go. So going to use the taunt. Hopefully he gets passed around. Looks like he is getting passed around by all of these grapplers. Just so many of them that it's ridiculous. Need this back laser to go down pretty quickly here. Otherwise, we're going to have a bit of a problem. Okay, so the back laser is down. Bullet is just getting passed around like a hot potato. As long as he stays alive and keeps getting grabbed, we've got a chance at the solo, because there's just so many grapplers all at once. I don't think we're actually going to get the solo, but I gotta say, it was fun trying, because I've never seen this many grapplers all at once. But thankfully, a lot of the times, the grapplers all grab the same zooka, which means that having more than 2 or 3 grapplers isn't really a big deal. You can probably watch the number of zookas go down one by one on the left-hand side there. I can't follow it. There's just too much going on. But as you can see, there's going to be people who can solo this. That was not an ideal attempt, but it was fun. The grapplers plus bullet is usually a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys do something ridiculous and crazy like that. If you pull something that is just beyond explanation off, please don't hesitate. Send me a link to your video. I want to see it. This is probably the funnest War Factory I can remember in a long time. So I don't think this is necessarily a new layout. I think it's just the first time we've had this layout with this many grapplers. Usually there's cannons or something that's a little bit less fun involved. Gap smoke not working out super well for us, let's say that for sure. Only lost 3 zookas, it looks like, maybe 4. So now it's just a matter of grapplers versus Mr. Bullet. And I hope that, they're not going to, let's get a nice shock right in here. Trying to get Bullet off to the races. They're not grabbing Bullet though, they're grabbing the zookas. So that should change in a moment or two. There goes Bullet, taunting all of the grapplers. This left-hand side grappler is kind of ruining the party a little bit, so we're going to keep it shocked. He can just get passed around on the right-hand side as he taunts all of the things, and down goes the War Factory in 2 fun hits. So that, like I said, this was not a planned video. I was not going to upload anything, and then I saw this and thought to myself, no, it needs to be done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this War Factory. Hopefully you took it down. If you do it slightly different, please do let me know. Otherwise, I'm zmoT. Thanks for coming in. Peace!